I'm Charlize Martin, your Liberian American princess, and this is the LAP podcast. Today, we're talking about jealousy of Black women in media and how it's actually not a new phenomenon at all. Did you know there once was a time in U.S. history where Black women were forbidden by law to wear their hair in public? Back in the 18th century, when Spain took over Louisiana, in 1786, Spanish colonial officials noticed the way that free Black women would adorn their hair with lavish fabrics and jewelry. They held a unique social position. They were not enslaved. In fact, they were educated. Some of them were even property owners. Their confidence, style, beauty were very attractive to all men, including white men. This created fear and jealousy amongst white women towards Black women. The white women of Louisiana feared for their place of authority within society, which in this case is beauty. So they used their power and influence to control Black women in the expression in which they use for themselves and implemented it into law. The Tignon Laws of 1786 by Governor Don Esteban Rodriguez Miro in Louisiana stated that all Black women, freed and enslaved, were by law having to not show their hair in public. They had to wear tiggins, or in other words, scarves, fabrics. The stated goals of the law were to mark racial difference, reinforce hierarchies, and discourage interracial marriages. In reality, it was nothing more than gender and racial control, a means to make Black women appear more demure and more subdued, modest, and less desirable. But here's where the story shifts. Instead of letting the laws strip them of their power, the Black women of Louisiana turned the Tiggins into a space for pride. They styled their wraps with bright, luxurious fabrics, added jewelry and intricate details. The Tignon became a fashion statement, a declaration that said, "You can't silence my beauty. No matter what you do, I will be great. I will do great things." Now, you might be wondering, what does an 18th century law have to do with modern media? Well, history has a funny way of repeating itself.
There was one specific moment I was in a green bikini and like some white shorts, and I felt so cute that day. And I walked down the stairs. He is not looking at me even, but he's having a full conversation with Shelly. Like, doesn't even. This is full.
I'm not your op. I'm not your opposition. Me and you don't need to go head to head. It was more so like, just so you know, that when someone goes through something that's hard, I'm in your corner, even if me and you are not friends. I do not wish bad on you, contrary to your belief, okay? I sent you $150,000 and said, thinking of you during this hard time. You're here saying that I did it for the cameras. What the fuck do you think I need camera time for? Bitch, they're gonna get my face regardless. Trust.
Some kind of jealousy, control, and double standards still show up, just in different forms. On Selling Sunset, we saw how Mary blew up on Chelsea for sending her flowers as a kind gesture after Mary's house was robbed. And even though the gesture came from a place of empathy, Mary met it with anger and disdain, accusing Chelsea of doing it just for the cameras. That reaction wasn't equal or fair, especially when there are other people in the cast that weren't treated with the same energy. And this isn't an isolated case. Mary has publicly targeted Chelsea multiple times over outfits, at work, and even including her husband. Mary's pattern of behavior reflects something even darker. It's jealousy, masked as professionalism, and an attempt to use her position in white femininity to control and demean Chelsea. It's wrong, it's manipulative, and it's an echo of that same 1786 mindset, using power and perception to put Black women in their place. Then there's Huda from Love Island. When she saw men in the villa chasing after Shelly, she was legitimately bewildered, like she could not comprehend it.
Yeah. Like if I was ugly, would it make it better? No.
Huda's behavior reflected is an internalized belief that she was more desirable, but she equated desirability solely with appearance instead of personality and self-worth. That kind of mindset doesn't just hurt others. It exposes insecurity, low self-esteem, and the conditioning that says beauty is a competition rather than a celebration.
Are we the moral police? Every week we have friendly, nuanced discussions too. But you do have to respect my show and my guests. Now, let me tell you why I've got you now, okay? We're changing the culture. Go ahead, my conscious take this. About 2 years ago, there was ever since she put out a video saying that a black man, all the other black men in the area didn't do anything to intervene in how black men were also like speaking about their experiences and saying, oh, yes, this is a dick. And they said that they had surveillance footage that showed that she was not hit by a brick, she was hit by a water bottle. But that's obviously then the other day, the reason it came out that she was convicted, she got a wow sentence. What was it, Conscious? What was the specifics?
She got an laying down. It's bloody terrific, to be honest, mate. I spent some time at the gym and Dr. Scotch deodorant. It's top notch. I should have been sweating, but Scotch works like a charm. My advice? Have some Scotch. You won't regret it.
And finally, we see a similar pattern on the Real Housewives of Potomac with Kay. She's starting unnecessary arguments with Wendy, Jesse, everyone.
Girl, this is what's getting you upset? I didn't acknowledge you while I'm on stage. Kay, are you okay with Jazzy?
I thought we were. I heard some interesting things, like she had a problem with me.
Out of nowhere, Angel starts defending Wendy.
Did you ask her how her kid was doing?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say okay, but
All I'm saying is not to judge what she may have had going on with kids.
she had kind of chimed in on the mama bear part. We had to do a little chin checking on that.
It's clear that her issue isn't exactly with the women. The behavior isn't about the arguments itself. It's actually unhappiness. When people feel powerless in one area of their life, they often try and seek it in others. And in Kay's case, this shows up as jealousy and conflict. As the saying goes, hurt people hurt people. But I'd like to think that we'd all be a better society if hurt people got help. So, what can we learn from this? From 1786 to 2025, Black women have always been the center of conversations around beauty, desirability, and control. Whether it's laws policing our hair or attitudes policing our presence, the underlying theme is the same. Jealousy of Black women's confidence, creativity, and self-expression. But just like the women who turned their Tiggins into crowns, we continue to show up, show out, and shine. Thanks for watching the LAP podcast. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this topic. And like the video. Please like the video, please. If you wouldn't mind giving me a hype, feel so obligated to, so this can reach the right kind of people. Just like you. All products used in this video will be available on my Benable account, so definitely check out the description below. If you want to see a more in-depth wash and go routine where I actually talk you through it a bit more, definitely watch this video right here. Can't believe I forgot to say welcome back if you're a part of my royal village. All you have to do to join is just subscribe, like this video, and be sure to leave a crown emoji in the comments. And I'll never leave you without saying, be the change you want to see in the world. Bye-bye.